Hello and welcome back to episode 9 of our extreme world, where all we're allowed is the uncommon totem of return. And this episode I thought we could level up the village, get this grasslands village completely finished, and then we can move on to the desert village, and we'll put one down in the desert somewhere. Maybe we'll end this one off with a Storm Wild Grasslands Brute, so we can put our trophy down in here in this area. Now we do already have the trophy unlocked. I can't. Oh, here we are. We have all 3 of them. But what we'll do is we won't put one down until we've finished the villages off to level 10 and taken out the Storm Wild Brutes that are needed for each village. So obviously for the grasslands it's the grasslands Storm Wild Brute, and I wanted to level this up. We want to put another hut down for these guys because they're a bit crowded in here. We need to make room for another 2 villages, I think, because we've got 5, and we can have 7, and we want the 3 animals. Or I'm not sure if we want a pig as well, because we do want the slurp mushrooms for when we are in the caves. So let's go ahead and upgrade the village. So we need some flexwood, obsidian, and some cut amber. So we've gone ahead and got the things that we require from our boxes, so we can level this up. And there we are. Everyone's happy. They all come running over. That puts the village on level 9 now, and now we've got everything we need to level up to level 10. So we need the flexwood rods, obsidian slabs, and cut amber. Now we need 20 of the cut amber, but as you can see we're nearly run out of cut amber, but we do have links on the gem cutter, so we can speak to her and we get a build recipe, because we're still collecting those, and we can ask her how her job is, and she should give us 30. And there we are, we got 30 from her. We don't ever need to put rough amber into the gem cutter because we can just get it from a villager that we put on there, and in this case we have links. So let's go over and upgrade the village to level 10. And there we are, we now have, and of course they all come running over again because they're all happy. Way. And there we are, we unlocked a few things, and now we have the village on level 10, which means we can have all the residents we desire. And do we have anyone visiting? We don't have anyone visiting at the minute. But now we want to finish upgrading this. We've got it to level 10, and we just want to get a couple more huts down. We need to get the garden plots down, because I want it to have enough so I can just collect a whole row without having to wait, because here there's only 10, and that's only going to make 5 snowberry drinks, snowberry shakes, and we want to be able to make a whole stack. We want to be able to make 30. So in order to do that, we want to have 60 of these garden plots just for the chillberries, the snowberries. Now I have got a few things already from composting the bones, and have put some seeds in here for the cows just to generate some fertilizer, because we need a little bit extra. We need roughly, I think it was about 260 I worked out to be able to get all the garden plots we need. And you'll see you won't watch me put them all down, but yeah, we're going to put something like a hut there. And yeah, we just need a few more soil. We need about 400 soil, and we have dug a little bit with the shovel. But we want to put one of these extra huts down for the villagers, so we'll just get a bit of wood. I think we've got enough wood to do what we want to do. So again, we're just using a pre-build because remember this is extreme and we're not too bothered on doing too much building. So we put it on the side, or shall we put it here like this? You can close it off a bit because we're gonna have farmland behind, and I might move the barns up here as well, by the villagers and by where the farm area is going to be. So we have maybe let's put a hut here. So I think here's going to be a good spot for it to go. That leaves all this space behind all over here for farmland. And let's have a look at how the stairs will go. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's build this up. And there we are, that's the porch set completed, and we can put just some extra flooring in just to make it look nice. Put one of these either side and then a smaller one. And we could put a couple of fences down. So we want to put one on either side, and then the smaller one here. Just makes it look a little bit nice. Let's put a handrail on. And I think we'll leave it off the side there. I think that'll work quite nicely. And then we can put their beds in there. And I did want to have just a hut for something small for the compost bin and the, the grain mill, just for these two things. Just so that they're near the farmland. So we get that small pre-built hut. And so if we put one of these down, I think that would be big enough. If we look, we've got all this farmland. I'm thinking about putting the barns just here. So maybe we just stick this on the side here. So if we put it there, see what this looks like. And that's it for that. Yeah, I think that's fine like that. That will allow us to put our grain mill and stuff in. We'll put some stairs in here, just to ensure that we can get up all nice and easy. Make the floor look nice. And now we've got the area for our garden plots. And how many planks do we have? We put. Let's move our animals up here. And there we've got our 3 barns up here, and we can put our farmland back here. It's still part of the village. Yeah, exciting. We'll put Hoofsy on here. So we got Omelette and Hoofsy there. And now I think we just need to get a little bit more soil and we can put all the farmland down. But while this is finishing up, we don't have all of what we need, but we've got the cow producing some fertilizer, and this will give us fertilizer and soil. While that's doing that, we'll get some garden plots down. All of what we need all of this. So let's get all the garden plots down. And there we are, we've managed to get all of the garden plots down that we're going to need for this entire playthrough. All of these, we've basically done enough so we can do a stack, say a stack of drinks or just anything we need a stack of. All the garden plots here with all the berries and the peppers and stuff, that everything's here that we need, and everything feeds, like the corn and everything, it all feeds our animals. And we do need to replace our chicken. Whoops. We need to get a new one because, as you saw, the last one, it got in the way. So we need to get a chicken, we need to get a sheep, and we need to get a pig. And because this is our first village, this is one where we're going to be most of our things are going to come from, and where we can craft everything. So we need to get these, put them on our hotbar, and we need to find a chicken and a sheep and a pig. And look, we found 2 chickens already, so we can grab one of them. Come on, chicken, let's go back. We can assign it to this one. Well, let's call it Nesta. There we are, that's our chicken. And I think there's I saw some sheep up here not too long ago, but they might have disappeared. Here we are, as you can see, there's some sheep here. So we can get one of these. And this should be enough to take it back. We shouldn't need to give it another one, because they are all very close to our village. We'll put our sheep here. Let's call it Fuzzly. And there we are, there's Fuzzly coming over to his new home. And now all we have left to get is a pig. I never thought I'd be getting a pig. Look, there's a butterfly here, but we don't want to follow them. They just lead you to trouble most of the time. So before, when we was looking for looking for other animals, all we could find was pigs, and now we can't find a pig. It's just our luck, isn't it? And there we are, we managed to find a pig. After running around, and it got to morning, we was running around for ages. But we've slept, and then one's just appeared outside the base, which is ideal. We can put the pig just here. Let's call it Cooper. Cooper's a good name for a pig. Now we've got all of our animals, all of our farmland. All the villagers have got somewhere to live. We do need one more villager though. And we've got Haven visiting, so we can't do that yet, but we do need to put down, and look, his hoofs is stuck in the dock. We do need to put down the metal smelter and the oven, so let's get the things we need for that. And now we have everything we need to be able to place down the benches that we've got left, and we can put the metal smelter where we plan to put it from the start. That going nicely down there. And if you haven't noticed, we did put some candles all over just to light it up a bit when it's night time. So now we can make copper bars, which we're not going to make really, because it's going to be all about the iron once we get to the Frostlands. And this is going to be our little kitchen area, sort of. So we will put the oven in here as well, which means now our chef can start making pizzas, hopefully. And we will go around and talk to all the villagers and get everything. And not, you guys give us a recipe for something. But we will get everything we can off them from them working on the benches. And obviously Lynx will give us cut amber. Only 13 because we collected some off her earlier. And get all of this from Bob. Not a lot really. Not too bad on the granite slab. We've got Brooks working on the lumber mill. And that's all of them. Hayseed is looking after the animals. But their speed's all on normal, so maybe Hayseed isn't the one for being a farmer. Sunflower did really well on putting their speed to maximum, so maybe we'll have to think about swapping Hayseed out for Sunflower in the future. So now we've got all of the benches down. We've got our village on level 10. We just need one more villager, which I think no one's visiting. Yeah, no one's visiting right now. So in the meantime, what we're going to do, we're going to go out and look for a grassland Stormwild brute, so we can put our trophy down, and then that'll be this village complete. Well, let's go find a brute. There we are. We found a Stormwild brute, and I didn't think he was Stormwild at first until I shot him, but it turns out he is. Normally you can tell they've got a bit of a glow to them. So this will be the Stormwild grasslands route that will finish off our village. And it's not going to be too hard to take out. None of the brutes are, as you've probably seen. He's got to pay attention to what he's doing. Just pay attention to what he's doing and just dodge his attacks. Like I've said, they are quite slow. I've said this in a video that I did. And just use your dodge rolls. There he is, he's one shot. Oh, one shot now. And there we've killed our Stormwild brute now. That will enable us to put our trophy down for the grasslands village. So let's get back to base and go and put that down. Now we're back at village. We've got our 8 marble slab, which is what it costs to put this trophy down. And I think this is a good spot for it. Put it right next to our dock. Just there, and there we go. And that's our village done. We got, oh, now Maisie will complete our village. Yeah, jump for joy. Wait, she's going. Oh no, she's leaving. She won't join our village. We need another villager. We just need a villager, and then that will complete the village. So what we're going to do is, now this village is complete, we will come back at some point and check on to see if we get a villager visiting. And I think now's the time we can go off and get our new village down over off in the desert over here. So let's go over there. Let's go find a nice spot to place one down. So I was just collecting everything up, ready for going over to the drylands, and I did notice that we do have Bright Bomber visiting our base, and we do need Bright Bomber because it will give us, I don't know where she is though, it will give us all of the villages that we need, and it will complete this village. And here she is. So let's get a Bright Bomber on our team. She can live at our village. Yeah, there's room for you. Yeah, come live at our village. And you... Yep, you can do... Let's put her on... Let's just put her on the metal smelter for now. 3 days? Oh wow. And there we have, that's our grasslands village completed. And yeah, I'll meet you over on the drylands, and yeah, we'll be over there. Now for our drylands village, I thought it would be cool to put it on top of this rock. It's just literally on the outskirts of the drylands, right next to the grasslands. But I think it's a decent sized rock. It doesn't have to be a big village, it just needs to be big enough to house our villagers and our workbenches. And we have this to get down. Remember, we're not allowed a glider, so this at least we can use this to jump down and not take any damage. But we've got some steps going up here at the minute, and look, we've got a brute spawn just there, which that might end up disappearing. It normally spawns just there, but that might disappear with this village here, but that's okay. But yeah, I thought it would be a cool spot to put a village. So I'm gonna clear all of this off. Actually, I'm not gonna clear this off. I'm gonna leave it. I think it'd be nice to have some cactus on here and some bushes just scattered around randomly. So let's have a look at putting a village square down. Now we'll just put this in the middle here for now. We'll make it red and a house, so drylands. We had green for grasslands. And hot boulders. Yeah, I think that's good enough. And now we just need to put some huts down. I'm going to wait till daytime, and then we'll start building this place up a little bit. Whilst waiting for daytime, we have got our first villager. So just for now, we want to put a bed down and let's make sure we can get our first villager. Perfect. Now let's continue waiting for daytime. Okay, we've made it through the night, and the only reason I did that is because I don't want to place a bed down and have my spawn here. I want to keep my spawn at the grasslands village for now because there's nothing here, so I don't want to be respawning in the desert if I die. So I thought what we could do was put a main building up here, and I thought we could just go with the log cabins just as a quick pre-build. And I think up here for this first build is a perfect spot for it. So I think that would be a decent spot to put that down. And we'll just fill in at the bottom of there when we've got a chance to. But I think this will be a good spot for a first build. So let's build this up. Okay, we've run out of wood. Let's exit that. I think that's good enough for now. We do need some wood for... I'll go out and get some extra wood, and then we'll come back here. And so we have been out, we've got a little bit of extra wood, so we can upgrade the village a little bit. They always get excited. And we can probably zoom through a little bit of this. Yeah, there we go. We do need to build this up a little bit more. How much wood do we have left? So we will eventually put some steps up here leading to this. We've unlocked a few things, and we might be able to get a little bit more of this done. And there we are, we've run out of wood again. So we've got part of a build up. Got our village, our new village in the drylands up to level 3. We've got our first villager. And yeah, I think this will be a good spot to end this episode off on. We've completed grasslands. And join me for next episode so you can see what we get up to then. Peace out, guys.